Hey there, my young entrepreneurs. It's me, Shadak Naim, and welcome back for another episode on Wi-Fi Rice Bowl. Today's topic, we're going to talk about scalability and expanding the company. But before that, I need to tell you a really important thing, my entrepreneurs. I'm really sorry that there wasn't any constant update on our video for the month of May. All right, because I was busy scaling my company. We got investors in our company. Our company is fully registered in Singapore, is an entity itself. At the same time, we are scaling our company to the next level. And because of that, I hold on my recording and I was busy focusing on gathering my dream team. So today's video, we're going to talk about that. And most importantly, I want all of you to understand that this is a really small company and we have a really short margin of errors to be made. So we are finding an expert, not a potential, in our company and our agency. So that's the reason why I take my time to really find the right people for the right position at the right places. All right, so that's the same thing I'm going to share to you all, how I find the right people and where do I find them and how do we do a posting and what it is like. All right, so let's go to this video. So my young entrepreneurs, so what we're going to do is I'm going to share you a step-by-step guide how you're going to find the right people. All right, it doesn't matter you're doing SaaS or you're doing e-commerce or drop service or drop shipping, whatever it's going to be. All right, but what I'm going to share with you is how to find the right people for the right things. For example, okay, for me, I need a Facebook media buyer. So what did I do? Very simple. I went online and I see what kind of service a media buyer provides. For right now, I'm going to share with you my one of my hiring, all right, hiring criteria or a description, a job description that I'm willing to share with you all, which is a Facebook media buyer. All right, so in this media buyer, what he or she or need to do, all right, to fulfill this criteria. Okay, so if you take a look, all right, so this is the second version. That means there's multiple versions I created and I fine-tune the best version. So for example, we have about alright advisor, what our company about, the role we're looking for, the key responsibilities, so what is to be done, the ideal candidate, all right, who are we looking for, all right, must be really important. At the same time, the benefits you get for working in alright advisor, and last but not least, how you going to apply, right? So how do you want to apply, how do you want to get contact with us? So these are the things that you need to find your ideal candidate or ideal team member to work for you. At the same time, you need to understand that we are not finding a potential. Okay, there's potential is everywhere, but for now, because our there's a tight margin we are working with, the money is not a lot to expand and give the potentials a chance. All right, what we're going to do is we need to find an expert. So a Facebook media buyer, an expert already have experience in this, so that once an expert come in, he can scale the campaign, he can scale our outreach for financial advisors out there. Once you source the candidate, the next thing is the selection process. And to be honest with you, selecting is the most difficult thing that I ever done, because you need to know everything from the campaign itself. You need to know what need to ask. All right, so example, when we on an interview, when I interviewing my ideal Facebook media buyer, I will ask him or her, do you know what is a conversion API? Do you know what is a Facebook pixel? How to set up a domain for Facebook? How to set up X, Y, and Z? There's a lot of things that I myself personally need to know before I can ask them. Do they know these important and crucial things before we hire you in the company? All right, so once we do the selection process, all right, so how do we do? Very simple. We send a calendar link or any type of link to ask them to enter, select the date, the time, and a brief question about themselves, so that we know the processing of their information be much more efficient. All right, once we're done with that, the next thing we're going to ask is actionable steps. So once they book an appointment with us, we're going to send them an email saying that here's a 5-step question during the interview we're going to ask you, so get ready to answer these questions. So if you're ready, we can jump in the meeting. So this is how we did to find our Facebook media buyer. And entrepreneurs, I want to tell you a really important thing. All right, hiring a person, you need to find out who is over promising you and who is telling the truth. All right, there's people who always over promise you and say that I can get for you this done, I can get for you that done, I can get for you this done. But you need to understand one thing: everything is not possible. All right, there's certain things that's possible. Not everything they say is possible for a budget. So you need to find out. Okay, is this guy, really like, you know, playing around? What's going on? What's his agenda? So you need to understand to sift out who is telling the truth and who is not telling the truth. So that's the reason why when entrepreneurs like us, when we expand a company, we need to find out who is the right person for right thing. So that's the reason when we do a major hiring process, we sit down and we will talk. We'll say, hey, we saw your resume, we saw your this, we saw that. I want to ask you about your campaign, all right? Campaign optimization. How do you do that? So if the person start to break down in detail, so we do this with the budget, we do this. We need a bit of leeway, so the budget going to be 1.2 to 1.5k. So we're going to take that, we're going to put 200 for testing, and you're going to put remaining few hundred for this awareness campaign, lead gen. So this is how to find a real person. If the person said, oh, 1005, you're going to put on this, and after that we start, lying his way to make it. So that's the reason why entrepreneurs, when you hire people, understand what is your criteria. Can the person fulfill the criteria? Yes or no? And entrepreneurs, there's a lot of things you need to understand. When we hire people, not everybody is going to be full-time employee. Because it can be your tight budget, it can be your resources, it can be the position they're hiring doesn't suit for a full-time position. For example, so some certain people want to work as per hour, certain people want to work on per contract, and certain people want to work on full time. So as an entrepreneur, you need to find out what fits for what kind of team member do you have. For example, for me, media buyers working on a contract base. So if they don't perform on that contract outline, then we need to find another media buyer. For system builders, they are working per hour. So how long they're on that system building up and fulfilling everything. So that's on per hour basis. And our social media marketing manager is working on full time. So the videos we make, the videos we record, they work on a hourly full-time basis. All right, so you see, not everybody need to work on the same criteria. As an entrepreneur, you need to understand who fulfill what things in the company. For example, if we give a media buyer, we tell to the media buyer, these are the outline that we want at least 60 leads, half of them converted, we at least get 10 financial firms for that month. We are great, but we're going to be realistic. We need to tell them, all right, optimize the campaign, let's see what's the campaign about, let's put some more organic traffic in. There's a lot of things that goes about, right? It's not simply just post advertisement, get a lead, go to the funnel, and then from there we will do the nurturing. No, 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 it's more than that. All right, and there's only three things that we hire so far. One more person is really really important, is a high ticket sales closer. We need to find a high ticket sales closer, so the dream team is completely ready. But three is more than enough for us, because I will be doing the sales call and I will be doing the closure of the leads. So my entrepreneurs, listen up and listen carefully. It is easy to hire. Mass hiring is really really easy, but to find the ideal expert for the company is really difficult. And I want to tell you one thing, which is you will make mistake. It is part of the game. You have to make mistake to learn from the mistake and scale up from the mistake. So when you make a mistake, rectify it on that spot, and from there we move on. Do not bring the mistake along the way. It's part and parcel of the journey. All right, and we got investors too. So that's the reason why I'm fully focused in my company, to promise that what I'm doing, right, is a passion of mine, that really want to help out financial advisory firm, to help a team of members, to show that, starting from nothing to something. And this is a long journey, and you, my friends, all right, my entrepreneur friends, were there. All right, we started with nothing. We talk about an idea, the idea became an entity, the entity got funding, and now we're going to scale it to like group of 5, 10, 20 people to work with Aura Advisor. Alright, this is crazy. Alright, and I want to say thank you so much for watching my content and spreading awareness. Alright, and we came this far in our journey, from one man show to a one team show to one entity. We are an entity right now, and this is crazy, really, really crazy. And I have Alright Advisor. That's one. Bismet Pro, our YouTube channel. We're posting on TikTok, or we're posting on Instagram, Facebook, you name it, we are there. We are spreading awareness, saying that entrepreneurship journey is a tough journey, but it is fruitful. All right, because the the, the end goal is there. All right, is to become an entrepreneur, to help out people, to teach people how we do this thing. But the journey is really long. All right, and this journey will never end. That's the beautiful part of entrepreneurship. This journey will never end, and every day we're learning something new. Every day we're learning something that can help out in the business and out there, all right, to make a mark as an entrepreneur. And I want to say thank you so much for liking this video, sharing. And entrepreneurs, I want to tell you something. Not only entrepreneurs out there, the people who are viewing my videos, I'm going to do a giveaway, 10K giveaway. So once we hit 10K subscribers, there's going to be a massive giveaway. Why am I doing this? Because I want to help you all out. Very simple. Like, share, and subscribe, and tell to the world about Wi-Fi Rice Bowl. Go to the comment section and type, what do you want for the 10K? Do you want gift cards? Do you want present? Do you want something physical, online? I mean, I prefer online. So example, if I give you a gift card, you can redeem and you can use it, or I don't know, right? If the gift card is not claimed, then I will do a giveaway on my Instagram. If nobody wants on Instagram, then I'll give you on TikTok. All right, so that's for today's video, my entrepreneurs. Remember, this is just for Facebook media buying. All right, there are a lot of positions. All right, for me there is about, let me show you, because I have a structure that I'm following right now. So there is about 2 4 6 8 10. Then there's group leaders, group team manager, team leaders, then our chief or director, our COO, then that's me. But my position will be out of the game because I need to upskill my another company, make another company, and teach people how I do, what is the thinking process, the books I'm reading, the knowledge I'm getting, and the reason why we are upscaling. All right, that's the reason why we can upscale really fast, because the knowledge I'm getting is not the knowledge I get from schools or anything. It's the knowledge that is actionable. Thank you so much, my young entrepreneurs and my friends who are watching this video. All right, and there is a lot of videos is on hold, especially the ideas that I have. For right now, this is the hiring process. Then there is training process, because you need to train and give them a certain ideas. Where do I get the knowledge from training to execution, from execution and getting their leads, from leads how we're going to get customer onboarding, fulfillment of order, and service delivery. It's a lot of things that I want to show to you all, but this is not enough. The video can go for hours and hours, and that's the reason why I'm telling my entrepreneur friends to like, share, and subscribe, and tell to the world about Wi-Fi Rice Bowl, and we see how we go about. All right, and thank you so much for watching today's video. And like what I say, it's me, Shadak the Rainmaker Naim. Train safe, be smart, and before you go, scoop for the next video. Next video, I'm looking for like a Q&A style. So we're gonna go to the public and we ask the public, all right, what do you think about AI? Chat GPT. And can AI take over your job? So we're gonna ask that questions, all right? And do not worry, all right? It's gonna be fun. You're gonna be exciting. We're gonna just walk around. You're gonna see, all right? How does it feel? So, like what I say, it's me, Shadak the Rainmaker Naim. Always remember to train safe, be smart, and all right. And remember to turn on, tune in, and cash out. And I'll see you on my next video. Take care. Bye.